Might be the best shot they have.
Hey, I got one!
Nice call.
Be pretty easy going now. Abed, the courier's leaping back out. Looks like we're gonna have Kaka making another go of it, and this time it will be successful.
Don't have a way to deal with them at this stage of the game. They pretty much can't do anything besides try to lane against them, but I feel like if they do, they're gonna die. Monkey King is coming down at the bottom lane, but if he goes in, I'm pretty sure he's dying.
There's a burrow strike ready, but he gets silenced here. This is pretty gnarly. They've got to bottom block him in. They get the frostbite. He burrow strikes. Can they get one more hit? Monkey King's jumping in, and it looks like Warlock was able to save his friend. The first blood gonna be going the other way as Dubu turns this around, trying to play it off cool. Now there is going to be a smoke rotation in from Dubu and Mason. They want to get this going. They will go for the stun here. Should be a pretty easy kill. Boundless strike to lock down that Earth Sphere, and they're just going to take him out like it's nothing. Kill score now 2. Yeah, if they can find another couple of kills here, that'd be huge. If they can take out Kaka once again with Dubu hopping around to the trees. They get eyes on what's going down.
From 6.
Oh man, that is so close. Can they actually go in right now? Oh man, that 6 not picked up. There he goes. He finally gets it for himself. Faith gonna be getting low, but there is a nice kick through from Kaka. Monkey King in some serious trouble here, just trying to run himself away. They are able to lock down a bat, and he's gonna be the first casualty. Dubu, open wounds, will be killed off by U9. Now Kaka just gonna take a solo epicenter right to the head. Swap back onto U9. They know he burned his rage, but they know Mason barely has enough mana for that second stun. Looks like Boba, our Harry Potter boy, gonna be helping out secure.
And how they think the pace of the game's gonna go.
Push down bottom coming in. They do have vision of this under the tree. Demon just going to be getting his little self out of there as this tower is going to be pressured and should be pretty easy to secure, it seems like. Up top, DC going in for kills of their own. They already burned down KP's ult. He's going to be trying to TP out, but easily able to pick that off with a burrow strike.
The jungler maximizes his gold gain, but it's a very good move. It helps progress the game, and Faith is looking like he's in quite some trouble here.
Yep, Boundless Strike comes in, and the Crystal Maiden is, well, she's done. Dubu gets up the Mastery stacks, but is going to have to TP out. Laguna Blade right to the face.
Smoked up. They are going to see the lights to it, but they ignore him.
The kill would be really nice here. They clip it with the Boundless Strike, hopping down out of the trees, and she never even had a moment to react. 2 TPs coming in, though. This could be pretty big. Monkey King still doesn't have his ult, but they bust down the golems. Kaka has to roll right out of there as KP is going to pop his ult a little preemptively there. Mason's still very much alive. Throws out another stun, and they get a bat and fight as his ult ends. KP just bursted down. It's now 9-2. Definitely playing safe there. Lina, I mean, she's still dreaming of her Bloodstone, but she's still going there. Dubu, wow, just hops right out of danger. Oh, gets clipped right at the end of his TP, and will get punished for that. Follow-up TPs or people jumping out of the trees.
They've actually infested him. They want to go back in on this bench here.
Maybe making the roll forward. It looks like the infest gank comes out. Vengeful Spirit. Oh, she's stuck here. Does go down 4 points in the Vengeance Aura. Sand King now, again, has his Blink Dagger. Going to be thinking about that Yule Scepter soon. Not going to be too far off from that. Demon pretty eager to drop another ult. His first ult helps secure them the tier 1 tower. U9 going to be just rage TPing out. Looking to look at the catch onto Kaka. Not exactly the most ideal hero they can get, but better than nothing.
But now Newbee are on the aggressive. They have Blink Dagger up on Kaka. They're smoked up. They can find Warlock for something really good.
Yeah, they go in, they're blasting down Warlock. Mason's going to be trying to swap his friend to freedom, and there is going to be a Monkey King jumping down with the Wukong's command. Going to be helping to finish off that Earth Spirit, but looks like they're not done with that. They will take out the Lina as well. Got the rules onto Faith, who's going to be frostbiting up the Sand King, but Faith is still in some serious trouble. It looks like it's going to be a null for 3. Very good trade there for DC.
And the fight really just comes down to whoever can get the better initiation up. If he can find the silence out on Warlock.
Oh, Aved just gets blasted here. Gonna be taking a bunch of ults and debuts as BKB. Don't really know what his chances of survival were, but unfortunately that means his big BKB charge is down. Looks like the rest of Dire are gonna continue to pressure here. Demon just really isolated, not in a great position here. Does have a TP, but certainly can't be living long enough to do that. He's just YOLOing up here. Tier 3s don't mean no thang. Looks like he's living a lot longer than he was supposed to. Meanwhile, Mason, our carry event, picked off as
it feels like she's not keeping up in items, but that's typically what happens with Vengeful Spirit unless it's a really, really good game. Up in the mid lane though, Kaka's gonna get caught by Monkey King.
Yep.
Alright, so nice quick pick there. We farmed mid, top, and the jungle.
looks like U9's going to walk straight into a very unpleasant situation. Does end up dropping his Aegis here. Newbee is still hanging out in that Wukong's command. We'll see what happens here as Abed just lets loose the ult, but it's not going to be doing much. KP, like you mentioned, just letting that borrowed time rock out. There is going to be a Magnetize doing a fair amount of damage to all of DC right now. Well, the Crystal Maiden's done. They will be able to secure the kill on the Abaddon after all. And all of DC, they're still up and fighting spare the Monkey King. Mason getting so low finally does drop. And now Kaka going to be focused down by the remaining DC heroes. It's an ultra kill for Abed, who the Bloodthorn. Abed just ready to take no prisoners, get that silence going, start tearing people apart. There's going to be, unfortunately, Earth Spirit just way out of position, trying to be sneaky, but that's going to go in and they don't find what they're looking for as Bulba's just a little bit too quick. Now it looks like Radiant, they're going to get the initiation they want, dropping out the Wukong's command for Faith, who does make her way out of the circle. Now DC kind of forced to fight at a very awkward choke point. They're still wrapping around though. They still want to take this. And it looks like Vengeful Spirit is going to get caught here. Ult drop down, does connect onto a couple. Bulba just charging through with that Epi, but he's going to get locked down. Yule's uppercut to delay the inevitable as Abed starts going to town. Dubu jumping back down. Everyone trying to do whatever they can here. Bulba getting so low. It looks like he may eventually fall. Oh my, he takes the urn. He's going to be trying to just sit back and relax in that sandstorm, but Harry Potter, do you got this? Looks like he's maybe looking for deny. No, heal goes back up. Meanwhile, KP does get the kill onto Dubu. Somehow Bulba's still up and fighting, and they might be able to find the kill on this Abaddon. Abaddon still no ult for 10 more seconds. Can they kill him quick enough? KP goes in and will be killed. Bulba turns it around, lives the entire detour. Yeah, they're wrapping in. It looks like the smoke is going to pop. They see U9, they see Crystal Maiden. Boulder tossed out. Does get this done on the Shadow Fiend as Bulba's the one to make the first move. Dude's going to be hopping down. Goes for the Wukong's command, placed too far into the trees. There is going to be that Lotus Orb sprayed out. KP hopping into a premature ult. Going to be looking to save that one a little bit as Boundless Strike comes in. Bulba again. Double man burrow. Oh my goodness. This is getting nasty though. Unfortunately, Bulba does die. Magnetized sprayed out. It's a godlike streak for Abed, who's BKB just trying to man up against U9, going forward, taking out CCC. Oh my. This is big. That's going to be a huge wipe, although Faith is back in the fight. There's going to be buybacks all around. SCCC buys back in to get the kill onto Abed, which is super important because that was 1,000 gold going to KP, and now the road.
Money to burn.
Well, Abed potentially could get jumped here as KP makes his way out of the woods. Kaka going forward. They do get that temporary stun up, but this is tricky. Abed is real gosh darn tanky. And now Bulba starting to shoot through KP, but
they don't want to
KP is just running at this. Yeah, he's just going forward. Now going to be popping his ult. Abed with that Satanic going to be eating up the Crystal Maiden. Here we go in the backline. There's a Wukong's command, but they kill off the Monkey King. Lena going to lose her life for this though. Mason's still up and Bulba just goes forward. They punish Abba for already using his ult. U9 stuck in the trees. Will get swapped to Freedom, but looks like he's just going to be trying to take a quick vacation.
They want to at least try to break this town.
I mean, it feels like one big swing of momentum really could be it. So they're going to go in. Everyone taking a little nap there. Kaka gonna go.
Want to farm. Abed sitting on 7,600 gold here. He's just sitting in front of the base. He wants to push.
Yeah, and they're going in. Mason gonna be BKB'd up, and they will get exactly what they're looking for. That's the initiation they need. Buyback on the Earth Spirit coming out as KP uses his ult up. And there is gonna be Mason just sitting back. You've got Dubu Shadow Bladed in the pit. KP just going forward, and they can't find any kills there. We got Abed now moving in. There's a Light Strike array, only clips onto one as Abed is magic immune. Now U9 is back in and he's angry. He's munching up onto Abed, who eats up the cheese. Mason's gonna respawn with that Aegis. A Light Strike array kicking back in. The Requiem comes forward as they want to eat up this Abaddon. He's silenced. He will get off his ult. Boundless Strike clips onto two. And Abed is still moving forward. Bulba trying to be a hero here. Light Strike array connects onto no one. Abed getting low. He doesn't have anything at his disposal. Crystal Maiden going for a nice ult. Abed now trapped here. Oh, this is huge. Abed goes down, does have buyback. There's buyback onto Bulba as well, but now DC, they gotta run. They gotta minimize loss here. 3 heroes done. They can spend 3 buybacks. It's gonna be 4 as they lose Venge as well. A buyback on the Shadow Fiend. She's gonna charge back in here, but ult's coming back on the side of Newbee. You really just got Crystal Maiden. You're waiting for another 15 seconds. U9 moving forward. Rax finally cracked. Now Bulba just trying to hold back the Dire. Able to go and That stun onto Kaka. Another set of golems dropped, and this time in combination, both his ult are doing a ton of damage. U9 getting so low, and he does go down. He has buyback here. Now Abaddon going to be ulting up, sponging some damage for his team. SCCC in some trouble, does go down. This is huge. They're turning this right back around. Faith, one of the only survivors, and is going to get picked off. There's no way he lived through that as Monkey King just jumps right over her corpse. Without initiation here, it's all about momentum. It's just getting those team fights, holding those important ults, getting those little picks, and looks like Abaddon's going to be withered down here. Does have his ult, but he's just dumpstered. Oh my god.
That's his dieback as well. The big crit there killed him. Didn't even proc his ultimate. Didn't press it manually either. This actually could be the game off that one play.
Abaddon does so much work sponging damage for the team that I don't know if they can hold this. Abed is right-clicking like a machine here, doing god-tier damage. He's sitting on, does Newbee might be making their last hold here. They're going in. Immediate silence onto the Earth Spirit as well. He's dead. He already bought back. There's a gem on the deck. Swap back forward. SCCC just trying to blink away. They will Laguna Blade Mason, but Mason's just fine. And look at this. They get the first hit bash onto U9. This is going to be it. That's game.
This is game.
Onyx, DC, they just took a game against Newbee. This is a best-of-3 series, so we have yet to see Game 2, potentially Game 3, but wow, I was not expecting DC to look this strong against Newbee.
DC showing their stuff here. Nice gameplay all around.